Welcome to Coaching to Integration, the art and science of transformational coaching approaches and ICF Core Competencies with Laurel Elders, Master Certified Coach and ICF Trained Mentor Coach, bringing 20 years of practice to your inbox.
Hello. Welcome back to lesson number 4. Today, we're still looking at the foundational aspects of coaching. This is called Coaching the Person, Not the Problem. So today, let's look at what exactly does that mean, right? Because the client is coming to us with an agenda, which is the what, and then transformational coaching that leads to integration, we're only coaching the who. So I wanted to just give some key ways to have a relationship with this concept while you're coaching, while you're leading, whatever you're doing, just to help to stay focused on the who. So my first perspective that I love to share is more of a visual, maybe even an energetic, because what we can do when we're with someone, whether we're leading or coaching, is we can say, here's the problem. So the problem's here. And then as the coach, I can take that problem and set it aside. And then what that does is it allows me to recognize that the person that I'm with is going to be working on that. I'm going to set it over here for them to work on it. And I'm just going to tune into the who they are. What are they believing? What are they experiencing, feeling, perceiving? What thoughts are they having? What behaviors are coming through? So when we look at coaching and even leading through that perspective, it's really interesting because we don't need a lot of details. The person we're with has the details. So sometimes when I'm doing mentor coaching and I'm listening to a session, I can hear a lot of data collection questions that take away from the actual coaching. So when we make this shift, we actually don't need all the details. Again, because the person we're with has those details. Now, there is sometimes a purpose for collecting information, like if it helps you form an understanding of what the person's going through. But overall, we actually don't need a lot of those details. So once I'm with the person, I make sure that I'm tuning into their experience. And another perspective that I really appreciate is that when we're coaching the who, we're really focused on the internal workings. So the who is focused on thinking, feeling, perceiving, sensing, right? So sometimes we get body reactions, bodily sensations when we're going through something. So that's all coaching the who. So if you're a coach or leader, I invite you, or if you've been a coach for a while and have been struggling with how to just focus on the who versus what, I invite you to take this approach and just set the problem aside and just focus on the who. And sometimes it can help to just, pinpoint the elements of the who. I used to have a little list, beliefs, thoughts, feelings, perspectives, all of that, and just, helps you tune in, then that might be a good approach for you. Happy coaching. All right. I hope that this perspective was really helpful for you on your coaching journey. For those of you in the deeper dive, next we're going to be looking at 3 key approaches to take when we're pivoting to coaching the person as they are working on the problem.